The ADL-backed media attacks on Elon Musk have finally begun to officially roll in. And what we see is that the smear merchants have done what they can. We'll be getting into an article from the New York Post as well as a thread from Mario Nafwal on Twitter, where he breaks down a large portion of these articles, showing how they're basically all fallacious and felonious, nothing more than nonsense. Smear merchants doing their job pushing propaganda in an attempt to slander Elon Musk. Okay, this is going to be quite fascinating because for those who are unaware, the ADL is who is targeting Elon Musk, the ADL being the Anti-Defamation League, the Anti-Defamation League being an organization that was constructed so they could stop anti-Jewish hate being anti-Semitism. Okay, what's unbelievable about this is that Elon Musk will be suing them for defamation. The Anti-Defamation League. Really? Isn't that just unbelievable? Because they've accused him of anti Semitism, much like they do with so many other people, and because of this, Elon Musk and Twitter have lost large portions of revenue because advertisers have pulled out of Twitter. This is unbelievable. $22 billion is quite the lawsuit indeed. Let's go ahead and get into what we've got. I will not be biting my tongue about anything I have to say when it comes to the nature of the stuff that YouTube doesn't want you to talk about, which apparently they really don't want you talking about stuff like this. I don't care. Here's the deal. Uh, all of my stuff is also uploaded on Rumble. Please go give me a follow over there if you are willing. I will not be sidestepping and biting my tongue. There is no way I will not be speaking my mind about all of the stuff that I have to say. It's simply how it is. I'm going to be honest. What I have to say is going to be stated. That's that. Let's go ahead and jump into this. From the New York Post, we see ex-boss Elon Musk vows to sue ADL for $22 billion for falsely accusing it and me of being anti-Semitic. Okay. I'm going to continue to call it Twitter. Moving on. Twitter owner Elon Musk threatened to sue Anti-Defamation League for roughly $22 billion after accusing the civil rights group of chasing away the advertisers since he bought the social media site. The world's richest man, who over the weekend amplified an extremist campaign to ban the Jewish group, claimed in a tweet storm Monday night that the ADL was trying to shut down the site formerly known as Twitter by, and I quote, falsely accusing it and me of being anti-Semitic. To clear our platform's name in the matter of anti Semitism, it looks like we have no choice but to file a defamation lawsuit against the Anti Defamation League. Oh, the irony, he said. Okay, let's go ahead and recover what they just said so we can understand the nature of how the corporate press structures what they say so they can sell you a narrative and get you into a certain, let's say, perspective so they can sell you what they want. Because you should look at the fact of what they're doing is they're trying to sell you poison. The corporate press is nothing better than tobacco executives. They're trying to get you to their end and nothing more. They do not care how far they have to go to justify what they're trying to do because they're trying to sell you poison. Okay, back to it. Ex-owner Elon Musk threatened to sue the Anti-Defamation League for roughly $22 billion. They're saying it's a civil rights group, right? So what they're saying is the world's richest man is trying to sue a civil rights group who amplified an extremist campaign against a Jewish group who's nothing more than a civil rights activist group. Can you believe that the richest man in the world would do this? So, Musk, who bought the site for $44 billion last October, blamed 60% of the drop in advertising sales on the group. Based on what we've heard from advertisers, the ADL seems to be responsible for most of our revenue, Musk wrote, or revenue loss, Musk wrote. So, when a follower on X questioned the ADL if alone is seriously responsible for destroying half the value of the company, Musk replied, giving the maximum benefit of the doubt, I don't see any scenario where they're responsible for less than 10% of the value destruction, so $4 billion, he added. Musk also claimed that the document discovery of all communications between the ADL and the advertisers will tell the full story. I would love to go ahead and go through that transcript. If it gets released, you can bet your bottom dollar I will be making a video on it, breaking it down, and the nature of how totalitarian the edicts that the ADL demanded to be pushed upon Elon Musk as well as his advertisers will have been. Elon Musk said in a series of tweets on Monday that he may sue the Anti-Defamation League for $22 billion, blaming the organization for X losing at least $4 billion in value over the past 6 months. An email sent Tuesday to Musk's own site about whether the lawsuit has been filed bounced back with the auto reply, we'll get back to you soon. The ADL would not comment on Musk's threat. The group, which touts on its website that it works to stop the defamation of Jewish people, has slammed Musk for not cracking down on hate speech since taking over the site. Let's stop it there. Hate speech doesn't exist. There is simply free speech, and in free speech you can say as you please. And what you do with free speech is you do not censor people you do not like and disagree with and that you think are saying lies and half-truths. What you do is you use sunlight because it's the best disinfectant. What you do is you would use good information to smoke out the bad information and push it into the light so you can disinfect it to get the truth. And this is what you need to do because this is how people must operate if they truly want to achieve the end, which I would argue the most valuable end goal anyone could ever push for when it comes to a situation like this, when you're talking about the slander of an entire people, would be the truth. Because the end goal in everything, if we're being completely honest, should be the truth. That's the end goal with this channel, to achieve the truth in news so there's no deception, so we can break down the narratives and try and understand the nature of how propaganda is being pushed. And the one big thing about propaganda when it comes to the corporate press that people really need to understand is if they were winning, their propaganda wouldn't be necessary. Let's go ahead and get into what we have from Mario Nafwal. Let's slide over there. Okay. Mario Nafwal states in his Twitter thread, ADL-backed media attacks Elon Musk. Let's go ahead and talk about what the ADL stands for real quick. Let's just think about what we were talking about in the beginning of this video. And just put in a 3-letter word. Blank-backed media attacks Elon Musk. Quite fascinating. As usual, the media is on the attack against Elon Musk. Let's debunk some of these headlines. Elon Musk claims to be against anti-Semitism of any kind, but has done precious little to prove it. Fortune. Precious little. Since Elon took over, an independent research firm found that more than 99% of content users and advertisers see on Twitter is healthy. They estimate social media hate speech impressions to be 0.003% compared to Twitter's estimated 0.012%. Okay. So the fact that they're freaking out that Twitter has a 0.012% hate speech metric, they're saying that that is making Twitter a hotbed for anti-Semitism. That is absolutely insane. These are levels of hysteria that you could not understand unless you were to think about the ridiculous mindset of, like, I don't know, people that would freak out about something ridiculous, like, let's say a virus with a really, really high survivability rate, like 0.001% death rate. And people were freaking out and they were just absolutely losing their minds about it. Thankfully, nothing like that would ever happen because people aren't that stupid and they can't be propagandized that easily. Certainly, right? Anyways, moving on. Number 2, Elon Musk blames the ADL for destroying the website he ruined himself. Rolling Stone. They say Elon destroyed X, yet all the metrics show the platform is breaking records, monthly users, users minutes per day, and video and views. Number 3, civil rights groups attack Elon Musk by mounting counteroffensives. NBC. And Mario just kind of laughs, saying civil rights groups, and this goes with what I was saying before, that the corporate press structures what they have to say with the nature of what the narrative they're trying to sell is. Civil rights group, Elon Musk, the richest man, attacking this poor civil rights group that just stands up for the poor Jewish people. How could he? He's promoting hotbeds of anti-Semitism to push hatred against the Jewish people. Ridiculous. Elon Musk's last and latest targeted hitback, The Atlantic. Ironic how they call Elon the target when the ADL admitted to pressuring advertisers for months to leave X, dropping advertising revenue by 60%. Elon Musk finally hits back, yet somehow the ADL became the target and they are hitting back and he's asking a question. I don't know how and what's stronger, the mainstream media's hate for Elon or their love for the ADL. I would argue it's probably their hate for Elon Musk. Let's go ahead and get into this picture, and this is a compilation of all of the articles and hit pieces and smear merchants that were pushing nothing more than propaganda to slander Elon Musk and claim that he is anti-Semitic when they could cover and talk about this, but when people like YouTube will sit there and they will lambast and slay content down when it comes to the algorithm because they don't want people talking about this, but they're perfectly okay with the corporate press having their word. Let's go ahead and get to it. CNN, ADL chief fires back at Elon Musk for waging campaign of harassment. MSNBC, Elon Musk's troubling defamation threat against the ADL explained. The Times of Israel, Musk threatens to sue ADL for billions, blaming U.S. Jewish group. The Atlantic, Elon Musk's latest targeted hitbacks. New York Magazine, Jonathan Greenblatt on Musk hate for Anti-Defamation League. NBC News, civil rights group attacked by Elon Musk are mounting a counteroffensive. The Verge, Elon Musk paid our attention, but the price to keep it gets much higher, or it keeps getting higher. The Rolling Stone, Elon Musk blames Anti-Defamation League for destroying website he ruined himself. Hiskiff, Musk goes down the anti-Semitism road. From Fortune, Elon Musk threatens ADL with lawsuit, which we just went over. From Fortune again, according to Elon Musk's own math, the company formerly known as Twitter has lost 90% of its value and could be worth just $4 billion. So, consistent slandering pieces, and I don't actually know if that one at the bottom is correct. The thing is, the company has not lost 90% of its value. That is for certain. That's really all I've got for this. I cannot believe that the media would go ahead and be this dirty and put out this many smears. I'm just kidding. Of course I can. It's the corporate press. They'll do anything they want, and they'll consistently lie and slander. Doesn't matter what they have to say, what they have to do. They will do nothing but push propaganda because they are the arm of the state that is the mouthpiece to push the narrative so that they can go ahead and consistently make sure that the state has you in control. That's all I've got for this. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate you getting this far. Thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you didn't. Tell me where I'm wrong in the comment section down below. Stay lovely. Stay great. Peace out.